That was by design, but this is what it looks like at this intersection. Like I said, in Guyana, we make it up as we go along. But let's proceed north, east. See in the distance, that is the Pasha Global 5-star Hotel and Resort. It's at Pattinson at Lilendal, and it seems as if the surface of the road, that is the railway road, is finished. That is, they've added a asphalt to the surface on both sides now of the widened railway road up to and including Sophia. All right, so we're actually in Sophia now, and you can see that's the intersection we just left. We just passed the intersection at the end of Bel Air Springs, and here this truck is kicking up dust all along the new railway road. Also seems as if there's no way to get water off the road because channels, that is the drain that is usually built at the edge of the road, is missing, and the water gets pools. The water will get pooled against this drain on which covers up which I'm walking. But yeah, guys, that's what's happening. Now this is Sophia. It seems as if there's going to be some kind of construction going on here. Maybe it's the reason for all this dirt on the road itself. This is Shade House Project Phase 2. Livelihood, community, economic growth. Don't know what that sign says. Seems to be an old sign because of all the stuff growing on it. But yeah, it seems as if there's some kind of construction going on here. Shade House Project Phase 2. Sustainable livelihoods and community economic growth through hydroponic, organic vegetable production and marketing. So apparently this is some kind of agricultural project. However, I don't know whether that's probably an old sign. So we're gonna have to wait to see, in fact, if it's the same project. Yes, guys, so this is the railway road expansion here in Georgetown, Guyana. It's a Thursday morning in Guyana, and the time is probably around 7:30 a.m. And what we want to do today is to see how far this development, the railway road expansion development, has come. And I think this is it. So here we are at the boundary between Sophia and Lilendal. This road, one straight ahead here, we can barely see behind the trees. It's actually not really connected. It's connected by a bridge. But this road also takes you out to the seawall, right? The Rupert Craig Highway. And it's the separation, the boundary between Sophia and Lilendal. So I guess Lilendal begins here. But as you can see, the surface of the railway road has not yet been covered with asphalt, at least not on the north side. And so you have these vehicles kicking up dust as they come along. All right, this is the extent, this is the point at which the road surface has been paved and completed. Beyond here, there's still a whole lot of construction left to be done. So that's it, guys. That's what's happening here at Lilendal now. Right, we're standing on the drain cover, and it seems as if there's going to be some kind of turn in the road here, or they're going to create a wider shoulder. They seem to be widening the shoulder. Now over there, that's the Pasha Global 5-star Hotel and Resort. It's the largest hotel currently under construction in Guyana. It's a 16-story hotel, and they've managed now, I guess, to build out all the floors, all 16 floors. However, they haven't taken down the cranes. So you can see there's still cranes at the top of the building, which means they might still be working on the roof of the building. So they might be still taking up material to the roof of the building. But this is what is happening here, guys. A lot of construction in Guyana. This is one of the areas, the regions that is seeing a lot of new construction improvement. The road is being widened east towards, I guess, Enmore, because right now we're at Lilendal, and on a weekday morning such as this, all of the traffic is allowed to flow west towards Georgetown. And they started doing that because they started closing the eastbound lanes and allowing westbound traffic to use the eastbound lanes because the road was narrow and the volume of traffic was much, much greater than the capacity of the road. But now that they're widening the road, they're still using the same solution, that is allowing all traffic to flow westbound on weekday mornings. And my assumption was that they were turning this into a 4-lane road because they wanted to stop that practice, stop allowing westbound traffic on the eastbound lanes. But they haven't stopped doing that yet. So there is some traffic congestion still on the East Coast. I'm hoping that this improves once the road is completed, but certainly not yet. Now, on the point of this being one of the busiest part of the country being transformed by new construction, this is the Pasha Global 5-star Hotel and Resort. It's now reached its maximum height. It's 16 stories tall. And the last time we were here, probably about a month ago, we saw a number of Venezuelans working on the construction site. And we clarified that the double height floors were actually counted as 2 floors. So floors 1, 2, and 3, which have like 20-foot ceilings, are actually covering 6 floors. And that's how we got up to 16 floors by the time you get to the top of this building. But this is the fastest growing, most transformative region of the country. There is development going on elsewhere. People have asked me to go visit the new Silica City, for example, or the new stadium at Palmyra, new hospitals opening around the country. All of that thanks to the oil and gas industry transforming the economy, making Guyana one of the fastest growing economies in the world. This year, the GDP is going to be $30 billion. 5 years ago, GDP was about $5 billion. So Guyana went from a $5 billion economy to a $30 billion economy in 5 years. That means it's 6x, right? The economy has grown by 6 times, multiple of 6 over the last 5 years. And in 10 years, it will have grown by an order of magnitude. In other words, 5 years after the start of production of oil, it's a $30 billion economy. And by my calculation, at the rate of growth, which is close to 50% per year, in 10 years, that is 10 years after the start of production, Guyana's economy will be a $60 billion economy. And that is what is responsible for